Canada's Catholic school system is as diverse as our country's beautiful and broad landscape. With funding structures and school board practices differing from province to province, it can be difficult to find that common ground between our schools. Though CCSTA members represent 2,000 different schools and almost 850,000 students from coast to coast, there remains one unifying and unchanging connection across our country: our Catholic identity. At the CCSTA board meetings in June 2021, this question rose several times to the surface of the discussion. What do we mean by our school's Catholic identity? As we strive to listen to our members across the country, we hear this question being asked more and more by those responsible for Catholic education. In a country where values are increasingly secular and where school systems are asked to remove God from education, what does it mean to maintain this true Catholic identity in our schools? And what can we do to defend this identity so that our schools remain powerful evangelizing missions in the Church for years to come? Archbishop Michael Miller, Archbishop of Vancouver, BC, in his document, The Holy See's Teachings on Catholic Schools, shared, "It is precisely because of its Catholic identity, which is anything but sectarian, that a school derives the originality that enables it to be a genuine instrument of the Church's evangelizing mission." Our Catholic schools' originality is derived from our belief that we're called to teach students to not only be good citizens of the world, but saints who encounter Christ. The Catholic school is a place where Christ himself is welcomed into every hallway, every classroom and conversation, so that our Catholic schools can be places which will pass on our Catholic faith to the next generation of young people. Without turning our gaze to Christ, our teacher, and towards his words and his sacred teachings preserved in our Church, we simply cannot understand our Catholic identity. In 1984, Pope John Paul II, a very passionate advocate of Catholic schools, made an apostolic visit to Canada and spoke specifically to Catholic educators in Newfoundland. "As Catholic educators," he said, "you have accepted a special responsibility given by parents. On her part, the Church looks upon you as co-workers with an important measure of shared responsibility in helping to fulfill Christ's mandate, 'Go, therefore, and teach disciples of all nations.'" Here in the province of Newfoundland and in other provinces throughout Canada, your forebears struggled over the years to have a Catholic education system where these ideals for Catholic teachers and principles of Catholic education might be best applied. It is a precious heritage which has been confided to you, a heritage which makes a positive and valued contribution to the Church, but to society as well. Here at CCSTA, we believe that now is the time to ask these important questions. Now is the time to facilitate authentic dialogue so we can stand up with a unified Catholic voice to preserve these 2,000 evangelizing missions spread across our country. Let's create connections by sharing our good news stories. Let's remind Canada and the Church of the incredible life-changing work being done by our Catholic schools in Canada. Let's restore and communicate a strong, unified voice in defense of Catholic education. Together, let's defend the Catholic in our schools.